going on, everybody? Mr. Barry here doing some elimination method for our system of equations unit. We're dealing with equations that are both in standard form with the variables on the same side, and I'm looking for opposite coefficients to eliminate one of them. In this equation here, or this system, 5x minus 2y is equal to 4 is one of our equations. 15x minus 6y is equal to 12 is another one. No opposite coefficients, no same coefficients, so there's going to be some sort of multiplication involved here. And if I take a look at my coefficients, 5 is actually a factor of 15. Negative 2, or 2, is a factor of negative 6, or 6. So we have options here. I'm going to multiply to eliminate the x value. So I know that if I want to do that, I would have to multiply the top equation by negative 3, because when I do that, negative 3 times that 5x would give me negative 15x, and the x values would eliminate out eventually. However, if we're checking this out, negative 2y times negative 3 is positive 6y. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. And I no longer need the equation on the top there because I adjusted it for appearance sake to have opposite coefficients. But something interesting happened here. If we take a look at it now, just because it's the way it worked out, 15x minus 15x, those are opposite coefficients, and negative 6 and plus 6 are opposite coefficients as well. So 15x minus 15x would be 0x, but that would be 0. Negative 6 plus 6y would be 0 as well, 0y, which 0 times anything is 0. And then finally, 12 plus a negative 12 would also be 0. So we no longer have any variables left over to solve for in this problem. We only have, in this case, 0 plus 0 is 0, and we have 0 is equal to 0. When variables go away, disappear, there are none to solve for. We just have to look at the statement and tell whether or not it's a true or false statement. Here it's true. 0 is equal to 0. So because it is true, we say that the answer to this problem would be infinite solutions. There are an infinite amount of points that we can think of that would appear on both these lines. In fact, since it's infinite solutions, these two lines would stack all over top of each other. If, for whatever reason, this number here is not equal to this number right here, then it would be a false statement if there's no variables in the problem, and we would have an answer of no solutions.